Completing the square, let's look at this example. Example number 3, we are looking at 2x squared plus 13x is equal to 9x minus 22. So again, the first step, we should have x squared plus bx on the left hand side. I have the 9x on the right hand side. So let me minus 9x here so that we can cancel this out, but then I also have to minus 9x here. We will get 2x squared, that's plus 4x, and that will be equals to negative 22. Well, we insist to just have x squared. We do not want to have a number in front. We do not want to have a 2 in front of the x squared. So in this case, we will need to divide by 2 to get rid of this 2. But then I will also have to divide by 2 right here, divide by 2 right over there. So then I will get x squared, and then 4 divided by 2 is just plus 2x equals to negative 11. Okay? Now, we are going to think about what number we should add. Once we get x squared plus bx, and we should identify what b is, which is the positive 2 right here. Okay? We are going to do 1/2 times b squared. We are going to figure out what's the result of 1/2 times b and then square, and then we are going to add that number on both sides. So we get 1/2 times b is equal to 2, and we have that square. 1/2 times 2 is just a 1 inside, and then we also have to square that, but then 1 squared is just 1 as well. Okay? So here I'm going to put down plus 1, and I'm going to also add 1 on both sides. If we do these 2 steps correctly, this step right here, once we get to here, this is always going to be factorable. We can see it. X times x will be x squared, and to get 1, it will be just 1 and 1. But to get positive 2, I need a plus 1 plus 1. The left hand side is always going to be factorable. Even better, these 2 factors are always going to be the same. And then I'm going to just write that as x, but then I'm going to put plus 1 squared. The reason I make this 1 in red is because you can also get this 1 from the inside of the parentheses. Okay? So we're just doing this to figure out what number to add, right? We're going to add this number on both sides. But then this number, the number inside of the parentheses, it actually goes inside as well, right here. Okay? Always work. Okay? Just like a shortcut. It's kind of like, this is like a reason to encourage you guys to show your steps, because you can use one of your steps, which is this step, as part of your work right here. Okay? Equals to negative 11 plus 1, it's negative 10. Okay? So then we get something inside square, it's equal to a number. Then we are going to just square both sides. Okay? So that plus or minus. Here I get x plus 1, because the square and the square root cancels, equals to plus or minus, and the square root of negative 10, we have a negative instead of the square root, right? This negative becomes an I on the outside, and then square root of 10, it's not a nice number, so we'll maintain that right here. So we'll get x plus 1 equals to plus or minus, the negative inside of the square root becomes an I on the outside, the imaginary number I. Square root of 10 maintain is the same, it stays the same. Okay? X plus 1 is equal to plus or minus I square root of 10. I just need to minus 1 here, minus 1 here. This 2 cancels. I get my answer, x. It's equal to negative 1 plus minus I, and then times square root of 10. So in our case right here, we end up with a complex number for the answer. Okay?